This is my banned book multimedia presentation. Is the topic of suicide enough to get a book banned? Many people may think that books with content such as teen suicide should be banned because of subject matter. However, books with sensitive, violent, or sexual subjects should not be banned because people should at least have the option to read books with this content. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher discusses the suicide of Hannah Baker, or more specifically, the 13 reasons which made her want to end her life, which are recorded in cassette tapes. Being a teenager in high school is hard, and this novel enlightens the audience on how teens' feelings can be perceived and how words and actions can really affect a person's emotions. The story also demonstrates how Hannah's suicide affects her classmates, but more importantly, Clay Jensen. Hannah Baker and Clay Jensen are the narrators and main characters of 13 Reasons Why, which makes the book more unique and personal. Hannah and Clay are two high school students that shared a role in each other's lives. Hannah Baker was new to Liberty High School as a freshman, and right when she got there, rumors were started. This led to a bad reputation and not many friends. She then fell into a depression and eventually committed suicide. She then sent out tapes explaining her suicide, which shocked her classmates. One of which was Clay, a kind and quiet boy who never had any trouble with anyone. His classmates never had anything bad to say about him, and no rumors were ever started about him. However, he didn't have many friends because he was quiet and reserved. Clay and Hannah always liked each other, but they never had a relationship because they never came out with their feelings. This is why Hannah's suicide really affected Clay. He was confused and hurt because he really liked her. Hannah impacts the story greatly because the whole book is about her suicide and the effects of it. Clay also impacts the story mostly because he gives the audience a different point of view and also shows the thoughts of a person impacted by a peer's suicide. Knowing the character's thoughts and feelings from a first-person perspective helps the reader understand the story and author's tone better. There is always an effect to something you say or do. The main theme in 13 Reasons Why is cause and effect. In the novel, Hannah Baker lists 13 reasons why she decided to end her life, saying, "You're one of the reasons why." Each reason is assigned to a different classmate that has done something wrong towards her. Those reasons are the cause, and her suicide is the effect. Some content in 13 Reasons Why could be considered objectionable material, such as teen suicide, rape, and sexual assault. In 2018, 13 Reasons Why was listed number 6 on the top 10 banned book list due to the subject matter of teen suicide, says the American Library Association. Susan Kohler says that 13 Reasons Why is problematic and glorifies suicide. She also says the book does not really explain mental illness but leaves the readers feeling that they are all alone. Pat Concuson states this about the content of suicide. Suicide is the main topic of the book, and it is not easy to talk about. Other than teen suicide, the book mentions rape, objectifying, and other sexual content that may upset a younger audience or their parents. On page 265 of the novel, Hannah goes into detail on how a fellow classmate sexually assaults her. Some may say that 13 Reasons Why should be banned because it mentions suicide, rape, and sexual assault. Although this novel talks about a very serious subject and may have some sexual content that is detailed in some cases, it should not be banned because it can educate readers on how people may really be feeling when going through depression and how hateful and harmful words and actions can affect someone's emotions. In some cases, it could build empathy for people who don't know much about mental illness. It is mature content, but nothing an experienced reader can't handle. Pat Concuson says, "I don't think this book should be banned. Although the book is about a high schooler's suicide, little is discussed about the actual event." She also states that there were 2 instances where sex and rape were described in detail, and this alone would not make me believe it should be banned, but that it is not appropriate for young readers. To conclude, books with questionable content such as 13 Reasons Why should not be banned. Although this book deals with a serious subject matter, it should not be banned because it conveys a message to readers to be kind and to think of how actions and words can affect a person. The end.